Morning.
Good morning.
What time is it?
St. Louis. Okay, we got some Long Beach here. Let's go, baby. Day one of camp. Pretty excited for this. We're down in Orange County in Costa Mesa. I'm an Orange County guy, so it's just good to be back home. But just looking forward to a good camp. Guys have been excited. You know, they worked really hard in the winter, spring, and summer. So I think that they're just looking forward to finally being able to get on the field and actually practice football. So I'll leave that to you guys.
Sorry. Why did you pick this spot?
More of availability, kind of. I just knew I wanted to be somewhere where we could have grass and still have fans be able to come out and see us. So that's how we picked this place.
Didn't want to do San Bernardino again?
It just wasn't available for us, but that was an option. I promise you it was.
Can this kind of toughen them up like San Bernardino?
I don't think I'm really looking for toughness. I have a lot of tough guys, but it's more of the connection, you know. There's a lot of new coaches and players, so I just wanted to find a way to make us be able to just to connect a little bit more, you know, to be able to eat 3 meals with each other and just be just close. So.
What kind of bonding activities do you guys have planned maybe for the early parts of camp?
Once they start coming, I'll start giving those to you guys. I don't want them to know everything that's happening.
It's 68 degrees and San Bernardino is like 109, so you can't beat this, right?
I mean, we were going to get the same thing in Westwood too, so
okay.
You know, it wasn't really a toughness from a weather aspect, but I think that due to the fact that we play at the Rose Bowl, we have a lot of away games. Anywhere, anybody, anytime is kind of how we're approaching this.
You got an off day tomorrow already. Is that because of finals?
Yeah, finals.
Okay. How are you going to handle, like, you know, obviously you're staying off campus, so you're going to have like a strict curfew, bed checks. How are you going to do all that stuff?
Same thing, curfew, bed checks, the exact same thing we did last season. Because they stayed in Woodland Hills at the Hilton last year, and we bussed them in just so they could still have camaraderie and eat lunch together. So same thing. They already understand. We went through all of the procedures last night. They understand bed check, don't have anybody in the room. We're here, this is a business trip for 16 days.
The guys get to choose their roommates, or how did that work?
No, I mix match offense and defense.
How much do you expect to throw at Nico, you know, in fall camp, knowing that, you know, you're a month away from a game? Is it going to more play by ear type of thing as far as how much you can handle, or is there a set script?
I think he's picked up pretty much a lot of the offense. You know, they were able to hit a crash course and just continue to go, him and Tino and the rest of the quarterbacks. But he's been doing really well just in some of the player run stuff and then a couple of the practices that we were able to get before we got out of here.
Are there certain positions where you're really looking for still kind of like who's going to be the starter, or, you know, what the...
I would say a lot of positions are, but I'm just happy that we have depth now. So there's more of a competitive atmosphere at your position. It's not just I'm the guy and, you know, so it just feels good that there's more guys that can push a starter, even if he did start last season, but somebody can push him this year. And that's what we want to do, because competition makes everybody better.
What are you looking at guard?
Who or what?
Yeah, like who's kind of in that competition?
Just bigger guys that are strong. Armella's going to be in there, Fontu, DeGiorgio, Taka, Noah, you know, so there's a few guys in that rotation that can get in there and play well. So we're excited to see who ends up coming out. What's the best 5?
And then I know Ruben was still kind of working his way back in spring. How ready is he for the start of camp?
He's good to go. Good to go. You know, feel good about what Ruben was able to do towards the end of spring, and then he had a pretty good summer also.
When you say Garrett, do you foresee him going back and forth between tackle and guard, or do you think he'll stick at one or the other?
Probably back and forth. We just want to find a way to get the best 5 on the field. So finding ways to just get guys to be versatile. So last season really scared us a lot, you know, losing 3 tackles, you know. So we kind of just want to make sure everybody can play multiple positions.
You mentioned fans coming out here, but technically this is closed, right? So is this just invited friends of the program type thing?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Are there any concern, like with, you know, no fans and you know, we don't really have much viewing, that some of the buzz that you've created recently might fade a little bit?
No, not really, because we're here to work. You know, we got to get 16 days to come out and really be able to put a good product out there on the field, and it'll be quick. It'll be a quick 16, and then we'll get back out there and be able to get to our fans and let them see what we're doing.
Have you gotten an update on the grass field back on campus, how that's going?
It's going good. When I just left, it was dirt, so I think the next phase after that is grass.
If you know that they're still on schedule, or
I would assume so. Nothing has gotten back to us or anything, but no matter whatever happens, we're not going to get rattled. Just the field's not ready, then we have grass and Drake, and we also have a IM field, 300 to 400-yard fields that we can use. So we're pretty much prepared for whatever situation happens.
Is there anything changing with the structure of the fields? Like, is it 100 yards now or anything like that?
Most definitely, we will have a 100-yard grass field.
so it's going to go the other way?
It's going to go poly to lot 8.
Okay, so one field or two?
It'll be one field and then 2 smaller fields, 2 turf fields.
Okay, how big will those ones be?
Not sure yet.
Okay.
The importance of getting back to grass instead of the turf fields.
We play on grass.
Yeah.
It's just mostly just I kind of want to emulate what we're going to play in that week. You know, so we're playing at the Rose Bowl. Let's play on grass. Going away, if it's grass or turf, it's just. But just to save their legs, you know. And I'm getting old too. Standing on turf is hard. So.
Seemed like there was a little bit of movement with the Caden Robbins situation yesterday. Did you are you in touch with him, or how's that kind of
Most
going?
definitely. We've talked to him. We kind of anticipated that happening, that part. But we're just looking forward to his next ruling that's coming forward. He's still training, and we're looking forward to finally we can get him here and he can be a part of our team.
Would you say you're optimistic it'll work out, or how would you
Most
kind of
definitely.
characterize?
I'm still positive. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still in the 90%.
As far as players either limited or unavailable today, any notable players that are to be held out?
There's a couple guys that might have some nicks and bruises from the end of summer, but nothing too serious, you know. Maybe just a couple growings and stuff like that, but nothing too serious.
Is there anybody who's not here who's on the roster?
No, everybody's here.
Okay.
Everybody's here.
Who are you anticipating factoring into that backup quarterback job competition?
It's mostly just to see who just is able to command, perform, get the best out of their reps. Really, you know, it's a lot of young guys that haven't had real game experience. So we're just going to put them through the ringer and just see who comes out. You know? But I'm excited about that right now.
Weston Port, what's his mission status?
Weston is on his mission, and we'll see him in a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, a year and a half.
Year and a
I think
half.
he's in South America. No? Yeah, I don't want to say. I don't remember, but
So when you have, that means like spring of 2027?
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know. Something.
That's the way the math works.
yeah.
Okay.
Remember back in Vegas, I asked you about multi-year contracts. Can you mention, we'll tell you back in LA. Can you? Is there an update on that, or?
Well, technically, we're in Costa Mesa, and that is our county.
That is true.
So when we do get back to LA, we can circle back with that question.
We anticipated you saying that.
Yeah, predicted that one.
I'm glad you guys know me, so that works out.
The guy like Javion in the running back room, being a former running back coach, former running back here. What have you seen explosiveness wise? I mean, he had a pretty good year at Cal last year.
Dynamic. And it's the perfect complement to Berger. You know, I think that they're going to be a good 1-2 punch, whichever way it goes. But he has a skill set, and he's just explosive. So, he's a guy that can get the ball and go 70 at any time. So we're just looking forward to giving him opportunities to make plays.
Just following up on Nico a little bit, have you talked to him about, the playbook and gotten a sense of where his mastery is a little bit and things like that?
Yeah, he's pretty much grasped the playbook right now. I feel confident. We haven't had to hold back on anything, and I know at least he has these first 2 installs down pretty well. So just looking forward to just getting him out here and just watching him command. He just has a presence to him. It's different.
Your second fall campus coach. Is there anything you've just kind of done differently to help prepare yourself for this year versus last year?
Oh, man. It's just everything, really. I think just really me having the experience of doing it before has really helped me, just feel comfortable, a little more comfortable in everything that you do. Team meetings, media day, recruiting. You know, it's all new, so I just feel comfortable now because I've done it for 4 years.
Is there an update on the recruiting coach standings that you had talked about?
I would probably stay. I don't want to say any updates because they might get on me, these guys back there. But I would say the Rakers are probably still where they were at.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're getting Coach Quan in with this group. What have you seen kind of a younger coach, very different than Juan Castillo? So what is kind of that edge that he's bringing to this offensive line group?
I was nervous at first, because being following such a prestigious NFL coach, that was tough. But I think I just got the right guy. He brings the energy. The kids gravitate to him. He's a great recruiter, and they just believe. So I'm excited for Andy. Because he's somebody that actually wants to prove that he's a big-time O-line coach, and I think I kind of like that he has that chip on his shoulder.
Have you seen a different emphasis with him early on with the guys?
It's just my first pillar, the discipline, just the accountability, holding them accountable to everything, whatever the standard is that they have made for themselves, he's holding them to that.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys for coming to Big Ten.
Yeah.
Seriously,
That's awesome.
we appreciate you guys coming out and just getting it out for us. The exposure that you guys are getting us, we appreciate that. So,
It's nice it
thank
wasn't
you.
in Indy.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that would not.
Well, all the complaining that they did, so I don't think it's going to be there next year. But it was good for us. It was a quick trip for us. But thank you guys.
Yep.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
All right, thank you.